Hey everybody, this is Modern Refugee. Taking a little time here to have my coffee this morning. And I thought I'd share some things that I've been seeing here in my local area and talk a little bit about looking toward the next 6 months. It's the beginning of May here. We are about 6 months out from the election here in the United States. And I'm sure there's going to be some kind of problems around the election, whatever that may be at this point. It's still sort of up in the air, but I've noticed how things have been ramping up. Now, whether it's protests that have turned into riots or it's military movement overseas, all of that stuff has sort of fallen in line with what I have seen here locally. Now, we have had a lot of trips to the city over the last few months. We had one family member pass away, and we have another one that has been fairly ill and has been in the hospital. So I've seen a lot of the urban life here since pretty much February. And I noticed something that has been a reoccurring thing, and it's been a lot here since the weather's kind of warmed up and it's went a little bit to more milder weather. There has been multiple different emergency service drills that I have seen in the different urban areas that I've been in. And the last couple that we've seen here was just in the last couple of days, and they were full-blown drills. They had streets that were closed. They had emergency services there. They had EMTs, they had police, they had firefighters, and they had like vehicles staged that they were working on. And I've never seen them back to back like that. I've seen them do stuff like that where they've done like drills for different car accidents or different instances. Another thing that I have noticed, the hospitals and the medical facilities that we've been in are been pretty much locked down. I've been searched multiple times for, contraband, whatever, going into these facilities. That has never taken place in the past before. In fact, the one in particular, they've got a full-blown metal detector. You get wanded when you go in, the whole 9 yards. And like I said, this is all off baseline from what I'm used to in these areas, because I've been in a lot of these medical facilities I've been going to literally for years for, family members or myself. And I've noticed this heightened sense of security. And then yesterday, I thought it was particularly interesting. We are in the flight path here between Selfridge Air National Guard Base and Camp Grayling. And Camp Grayling is the aerial gunnery range. So all the local Air National Guard bases, the Air Force and stuff, they use Camp Grayling to practice bombing runs, strafing runs, this kind of stuff. So it's not uncommon to see, some A-10s or maybe some F-16s flying around here. But yesterday, they were literally at treetop level, and there is sort of a vacant area a few miles from where we're at here, where there's not a lot of houses and stuff, and they were flying literally at treetop level. I have never seen those A-10s flying over here flying that low, and I have seen a lot of A-10s in my time around here. And the only thing that I can, conjecture what they were doing is they were practicing, strafing runs on, ground targets, because they were literally so low. They would dip down low, they would sweep in, and then they would bank up, come around, they would loop around, and they would do it again. And we kind of watched that for a while, and it was sort of the same pattern over and over again. So that's the only thing that I can think of what they were doing. And like I said, I've never seen them that low. They were less than 1,000 feet. Easy, no problem. They were maybe like 800 feet. They were very, very low. And thought it was worth mentioning. It's always good to pay attention to different things like that. And I remember the time when military aircraft activity around here, that was just bare minimum. You didn't see that at all. And now, you see it all the time. So, what do we as preppers do about it? We just keep an eye on what's going on in our local area. We have our contingency plans in place. We have our communications plans with our loved ones. They know what to do if something bad happens. You have a consolidation point. You have the ability for food, water, shelter, medical. security. You got all those things in place. If you thought about those things ahead of time, and you have some of those materials like your food, your water, your shelter, your ability to, shelter some family members that have come in unexpectedly. You got some medical stuff. You got ability to have security and post a watch. And you have a finger on the pulse of your local area, whether it's the stuff you've been observing personally or it's people that you know in different industries or emergency services or in different places around you. If you have all that stuff in place, you are miles ahead of most people. I mean, literally miles ahead of them. So take a little bit of confidence in that you've done that stuff ahead of time. And I'm pretty sure that things are going to deteriorate the closer that we get to the election. And the main thing, I'm almost positive there is going to be either civil disturbances or there's going to be some type of international military action that's going to take place between now and then, because our enemies are not dumb, and they're going to take advantage of whatever problems that we're having here. They're going to take advantage of that to put themselves in a better position. That's just human nature. That's just rational thinking. But it was stuff that I wanted to mention to you guys. It is stuff that is always in the back of my mind and has been more and more so as time has been going on this year. Like I said, I'm pretty sure things are going to get worse as the year fails. But I wanted to talk to you guys about it, share a little bit of some of the things that I was seeing. Oh, another emergency drill that they were having here in Michigan. They had some kind of big drill over at the International Airport in Lansing, which is something that I kind of follow this stuff, and it's another thing that I haven't really heard anybody mention. I mean, I just kind of caught it kind of on the periphery of the local news over on that part of the state, and it's another thing. I can't ever remember them having that large a drill over there in Lansing in recent memory. But see, all these things point to they're expecting something to happen, and it's good to pay attention to that kind of stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to touch base on that, make sure that you guys are all aware of what's happening here in my little neck of the woods. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys out there for watching my videos. It's always good to share information between family and friends and you guys. And appreciate you guys out there. You guys take care.